Hey everybody, this is Alan. Now I'm going to show you here some clips of me doing awesome things with the song 17. Alright? I don't know if you've heard of this song or not. You should have, because it's an awesome 80s song. You know, crazy guitar stuff. You'll see me doing some crazy stuff. You don't even understand what the hell it is. It'll blow your mind. You'll think I can't do that. But you can, because you can just get on here and then I'll show you how. It's easy. So get on JamPlay. It's going to be lots of fun. I'm going to bring my wig next time, and we're going to break some shit. There you go. All right, everybody, we're going to start off with the rhythm guitar section. This is a little bit tricky, and it's faster than what you might assume when you're listening to it. I know when I heard the song, I was like, all right, I hear dun, 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 but it's a little bit quicker. It's like a rushed feel, especially with the way you need to pick through the notes and arpeggiate. But essentially, this is going to be an E, except for we're tuned down a half step, so I'm an E flat. Right there. And it starts off on an and, I believe, unless it was the 4. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's like this. So you have that first section, which is essentially the main riff of the song, but we're doing it a little bit differently because we're doing this only once in the song. This part, we're going instead of or, because those are the variations, that's it, and throughout the whole song. But what you want to do on the first part is really watch your timing on the stops and try to get the guitar dead stopping and clean, which makes it more powerful when it comes back in. So we're going to start off like this. All right, I'm going to show you each one of those slowly. So here's the first one in E. You're going to hit an E major. It goes. All right, so there's your E. And then you're going to take your pinky on the B string and raise it up a half step. So instead of going, we're getting the A. Okay, so. Now the trick is, in between each of those, you're not just going, because that wouldn't sound right, of course, because you're hearing this. So, in between, you want to hit that E on the 7th fret of the A string. So, doing it slow. And then we're doing like a sus thing or a 9, where you're taking your pinky that was up here, or if you were barring like that, you're removing it, you're taking your pinky and putting it down the G string, and you're going to use your index to play right there for that note, and you're going to go. But it's not strummed. Like if I strum through it, it would sound a little bit messy, like not as clean. It's more like this. So all right, and that was a little bit messy too, but so I'll do it a little bit quicker to keep myself in time. And that one's very similar. You're going to move down a whole step and play on the D, but instead of going, you're going. So it's a hammer on and pull off. All right, so. All right, get that rhythm. Here's slower. And now you're going to have different variations. That's the main bulk of this riff. All right, so you want to practice that very slowly and get that movement down there. And you're going to kind of slide down and shift your hands. See, I'm going from this position, like that. So we have. Rather. And now the first variation, like I showed you in the intro, is that's it. So you're going to hit, you're going to bar, it's essentially a C. All right, but we're not playing the bottom ends of the chords. We're doing the 5 and then the octave. So 5th fret on the G and D string. And you're not picking the open. You're going pull off. And then you go G to A. So here's that first little section. Now this time you're going to go. Now when I heard it at first, I thought they were going, but that's not right, because that note's not in there. It would sound a little bit wacky. So what you're doing is you're going, so you're doing a C, then you're doing a G, and then you're doing the open, which can be considered a couple different things. Essentially there, it would be, I call it actually also a G. So you're doing this. So it's not that hard to do, it's just making sure you remember to get your fingers in the right position, because you're moving like this. And then you got to do that. Now on the recording, it sounds more like they're not maybe not picking the G. It sounds kind of like that. However, I like to really give it a tight action going. All right, and then on that, whenever you do the G part, doing that thing, you're going to take from the D up to the E. That's the only time you're going to be doing that in there. So whenever you hit that, you got to remember that's how it gets back up. So the first time we did this, that's the first one. Second one goes. Now the third one, all right, that is going to be on the 5th fret, D and G, then open on the 5th fret, D and G, just as a pull-off. Then G to A on the just power chords down here. Now normally, during the middle of the choruses, you go G, F sharp, E to the chorus. However, we're going to an A. So, like good composers that they are, they went up from F sharp, G to A as a walking bass, because it makes more sense and it sounds more coherent to move to the next portion of the song to go to A. So it's like this.